What is up guys, Karotaka here, and today I'm here with another Digimon unboxing video. Digimon is back on the menu. We finally have new products again. And first up, we're going to be opening ST15. This is Starter Deck Dragon of Courage. So this is the WarGreymon starter deck featuring the black colored WarGreymon, not black WarGreymon. And yeah, this is very cool. It comes with a new mechanic. It's called Counter, which we will look at in a bit, and also has Ace Digimon, which is going to be supported in these star decks, as well as the BT14 cards. A lot of the ultimate levels are getting the Ace treatment, so we'll have a look at that when that comes out as well. So here is the star deck, and here is the playmat. So let's have a look at the playmat first. This time around, I don't think there's any other goodies, so a little bit sad, but that's okay. All right, so here is the playmat. It's the WarGreymon here, and in the back is the other evolutions: Agumon, Greymon, and Metal Greymon. Pretty cool. Very nice looking mat that I'll probably never use, but that's okay. So here we have the actual starter deck. Let's have a look through it. So first is the Koromon from ST15. Everything here is ST15. I think most of the inherent skills have something to do with changing attack targets that activates on both of your opponent's turn. Both of you and your opponent's turn. So this one is just, it gates 1000 until end of turn if you change targets, or if a Digimon target is changed. So that works with either blockers or raid. So you get 4 of those. Next is the Agumon. It is a rare. So at the beginning of your main phase, if your opponent has a Digimon, I believe, then you can get a memory. Yeah. You have 2 of those, only 2, so you only need to buy 2 of these decks. Next is Clear Agumon, which is pretty much just another toy Agumon you can use, because it is a new card. But I think the stat line is pretty much the exact same, so that's pretty cool. Next is the Solarmon, also from ST. Well, everything is, I don't know how I'm saying that. This is the on play, reveal the top card of your deck, and if it's a black card, then you can add to your hand. If not, you can trash. So it'll have its useless. I'll have its uses. I think this works with Machine Dramon decks, so that's nice to have. Because if you add it to your hand, it's fine. If it's a red card, trash it, which is also fine. But there's obviously better options. Next is the Toy Agumon. This is a new Toy Agumon. It is a blocker, and when this card attacks, you lose 2 memory. So it's pretty standard for a blocker. Next is the Mechanorimon, which also gives reboot. Pretty cool, we get 4 of those as well. Next is the Tankmon. It's jamming attacker. 4 of those. Oh, here is the SR Greymon. So this is a very awesome card. So it activates Insecurity, and also lets you Digivolve on top of Agumon for 2 cost. So if you check this card in security, you'll be able to play a Agumon or a Taichi from your hand or trash for free. So this is a very good card, and I think this is what security Digimon should have been a long time ago. You know, we've had security Digimon introduced for quite a while, but we haven't really had good security effects until recently. I mean, Sword Defeat was a pretty good one, but that's like only one in however many security Digimon they released. And it's also a blocker, so it's nice. So you get 2 of those, which is fine because it is the SR, so you're going to need to buy multiple of the start decks. We also have the Nightmon, which is on play. You can delete something that costs 5 or less, which is actually very good against Ace cards. So you get 4 of those. But I don't know if you'll have space to run this. Next is the Andromon. So on evolution, you can de-digivolve something. And then you can, yeah, you can de-digivolve one. And then it has reboot. It's okay. So you get 4 of those. Next is the WarGreymon. It's a blocker and it has security attack +1 for its inherit. So that's a pretty solid card. I'll probably use this with my Machine Drum deck, but this is a very nice option to have. It just gives you more security checks, which, you know, WarGreymon decks already had lots of security checks, but this is another nice option. It lets you drop on top of Greymon for 3 costs, so you can run this in your red Agumon tribal as well. And here is the WarGreymon. So you have, this is the new Ace card. It has counter when your opponent attacks. I think this is before the block phase. After their attack, when attack skills go off, you can blast Digivolution, blast Digivolve. And basically what you do is you can Digivolve this on top of something that doesn't have blocker or something. Let's see. I mean, right, this has blocker, but for example, if your opponent attacks and you don't have anything big to block with, you can blast Digivolve this and then use this as block so that you have a bigger blocker. And there's also a lot of cards in this deck that will help you get effects by blocking. So this is pretty good. And since if a security is trashed in any way, you can unsuspend this Digimon. So you could use it as a blocker more than once, or you can use it as an attacker more than once. So this is a really versatile card. Keep in mind there is a new effect called Overflow. So we check on the bottom here. It says Overflow 4. So when this card is removed from the field, then you will lose 4 memory. It doesn't matter if this card is a source, as long as this card is removed from the field, either by de-digivolving, it gets trashed, it's deleted, or you know, however it's chucked into security, you will lose 4 memory. So that's kind of like the downside of your Blast Evolutions. You do get it evolved for free with Blast Evolution, but when this card is removed, you will be kind of, yeah. It's also, take a note, it's also 6 cost to hardcast, so if you need to hardcast this, it's actually not bad. But when it dies, you'll lose 4. So pretty much you're hardcasting this for 10. So you got 2 of those, but it's going to be a very interesting card to play test with. I'll definitely be updating my deck tonight. And next we have High Andromon. So this on play lets you delete something 8 costs or less, and it has blocker. So I don't think that'll be too useful, but it is an option to have. Next we have Taichi. This is a memory setter, and it's also a very, very strong, has a pretty strong effect. Whenever a target is changed, you can tap this Tamer, or rest this Tamer, to draw 1, and then until the end of turn, one of your Digimon get plus 2k power. So this will help buff your Greymon's defense if you need it. The draw 1 is, you know, pretty good as well. So I think this is just a better version of the BT2 Taichi. The BT2 Taichi gives you unconditional 1k to all your black Digimon during your opponent's turn, but the draw and the plus 1k more, I think is a lot better. So you get 4 of those, which is really nice. That way, if you buy 2 of these starter decks, you have 2 play sets, and then you can use it for your black WarGreymon deck, as well as your WarGreymon deck. If you have 2, if you only have 1, that's fine. Oh, sorry, I still have a bug. So, all right. Next is Advance of Courage. This is the new option card. We get 2 of these. So while you have a Tamer with Tai Kamiya, you may play this card without meeting its color requirements. So this will work with your red decks, your red Greymon Tribal decks. On your main phase, you unsuspend one of your Digimon. Then one of your Digimon with Greymon in its name is not affected by your opponent's Digimon's effects until the end of your opponent's turn. So this gives you a little bit of protection. It's not bad. It's I don't know if I have space to run it, but this will definitely be tested. It is some more protection for your Greymon and stuff, but it is still prone to options. So yeah, we'll see. It really depends on what the meta will be in the next set. And next we have Trident Arm. You get 4 Trident Arms. So this is the last card of the deck. It's cost 6. Main phase, you can de-digivolve 3, and then until the end of the opponent's turn. One of your opponent's Digimon gets when this card attacks. Sorry. During your main phase, during their main phase. So this gives your opponent the effect. So during the main phase, start of the main phase, your opponent has this Digimon has to attack. So they'll be attacking. It'll be similar to forcing an attack. So you can have your blocker block it so you can kill a Digimon. It's a pretty interesting card. Especially since they're going to be the Digivolve 3, so they're going to be pretty small. Unless you're playing against some weird Machine Drum on deck. But yeah, it's probably going to be pretty small. So you're going to be getting a free kill. Very interesting card. I quite like it. And the security effects just lets you Digivolve 3. So yeah, that's this deck. It's a very interesting deck. I think the support that we got in this star deck is really good. I really like the way they're doing star decks right now, just because a lot of stuff they give us is very useful. And actually, let's have a look at the little memory counters that you get. So you get the Agumon and Greymon. This looks similar to the one that we get from the tournament, but it is a black background because it's the black deck. And the Agumon is pretty cool as well. So, very nice. And as a bonus, before we end the video, I have 4 packs of these limited card sets, 2023. So this, we'll be opening one of these. Sorry, just because I don't know where else I will be opening these. So this is similar to the one that we got with the security check Digimons, except all the cards in this set are new, I believe. So we have the Zubamon, which gives Legend Arms a little bit more support, which is nice. On play, you can tuck this under one of your Digimon and then open top 3 cards of the deck. And then you'll be able to check the top card of the deck. If it's a Legend Arms, you can get +2 memory, I think. Yeah. Yeah. You need to put the card at the top of the bottom deck. And then if it's Legend Arm, you get +2 memory. So it's pretty nice. And then the Inherit skill, I think it gives you... Wait, what is this? It's either... I think it's Raid. It gives you Raid. I think it's Raid. It's either... Yeah, I think it's Raid. Alright, next we have the Seedramon, which is on evolution or on play. And the end of turn, when your opponent's one of your Digimon cannot be destroyed by battle, which is pretty good. Very good for aquatic decks. And then Inherit skill lets you, whenever one of your Digimon is played by effect, it gets Rush. Ooh, this is really good for aquatic decks. I'm really glad that they're giving you support for the decks that kind of need it. We also have the Etemon. On play or on evolution, D-Digivolve 1, and then on deletion, you can play a black or yellow 3-cost Digimon from your hand without paying its cost. So, nice. We also have Kuwagamon. On play or on evolution, you can give one of your opponents, or they cannot, one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamer cannot unsuspend until the end of the turn. And then during your turn, it's +2000. So, not as useful, but it's nice to have. We also have Raremon. This card is also treated as a cyborg. And then on play or evolution, you can ditch a card to draw 2. Ooh, this is pretty nice. And then on attack, you'll be able to trash a card in your hand and then delete one of your opponent's level 3. And for the purple, we have the WarGreymon. On play or on evolution, delete one of your opponents with 5,000 or less. Wait, delete what? Delete one of your opponent's Digimon? If it's 5,000 or less, you can delete 2, I think. And then on deletion, you can trash a red or purple level 3. Oh, you can play a level purple or red level 3 Digimon for trash without paying its cost. Okay, it's pretty cool. I wish it has the, you can this can Digivolve on top of the black ones, but that's okay. And then on deletion, same effect. You can play a purple or a red level 3. Interesting. Next, these are the options. These are the cards mainly that you want. These are the training cards. I think all of them are training, and they are similar to memory boosts. I think these will be very staple in the future. So 2 costs. This is 2 costs to play, and then during your main phase, you can open the top 2 cards of your deck, and then you can grab a red card to your hand, and then put the rest to the bottom in any order. And this card stays in the memory, and then delay. You play this in battle area. Delay during. You can use the delay effect to Digivolve when you Digivolve from your hand into a red Digimon. You can pay 2 costs less. So this is similar to. These are similar to the one that you have in the Jesmon deck. So you open 2, grab 1 of the same color to your hand. All of them do that, and then next time you evolve, you'll be able to do it for 2 costs less. So pretty good. These cost less memory than the memory boost, so you might actually want to run these over them. But the one reason that you would run the memory boost over these is the memory boost lets you search for 4, which is obviously a wider range. And yeah, that's probably one of the only reasons. But they're easier to get now. The memory boosts are easier to get now. These are kind of expensive if you are. Yeah, I bought a playset of these, but if I'm gonna splash into every deck, I need to buy like multiple packs. So I'm probably gonna wait for a reprint for these before I make them more widely available. But yeah, let's look at the arts. So we have the red training. This is the offense training. This is the mental training. This is for blue. This is the physical training for yellow. This is the agility training for green. Very cute. We have the defense training for black, obviously, and we have the wisdom training for purple. Very nice. I really like the arts for these ones. The memory boost and the training arts are always very, very nice. So hopefully we'll have more access to these later on. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy another playset just for the lulz, but I think they're kind of expensive now. These are kind of expensive now. So I think these are going to be meta defining. I think people are going to run these over the memory boost just because they're more memory efficient. Even if it's by 1, you can, you can play with your opponent's memory a little bit more. So these are going to be really good. All right, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. This has been a long unboxing, but this is a little bit more in depth than my usual deck openings. But that's because I'm so excited that Digimon's back. Stay tuned for the Wolf of Friendship unboxing. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. If you guys want to use the links down below to support the channel, feel free to do so. And yeah, this is Karataku, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!